Hi everyone! So today I'm excited to actually do my first ever reaction video to Bridgerton's Charithra Chandan's skincare routine. She plays Edwina Sharma in this hit series on Netflix, and I'm super excited to actually watch her skincare and see how she does it.
The simpler a routine is, the more likely you are to follow it.
Words of wisdom already. Simpler skincare routine is really the best. Also, everything just sounds so much wiser in a British accent. Should I try? I loved this season of Bridgerton. Like everyone else, I'm pretty obsessed. I loved how the show incorporated my Indian culture so nicely, like with chai, which actually, in honor of Bridgerton, it did make myself a little cup of chai to watch as we react to this video together. But I love how they incorporated my Indian culture and melanin-rich actresses to play as lead roles. Even Bollywood still incorporates fair-skinned actresses with Eurocentric beauty standards. And so the fact that Hollywood is a step above and beyond, I am so happy. I think this is what we need. We need all shades of representation on the screen. So with that being said, my name is Dr. Swati Kannan, and I'm a dermatologist out here in California. And let's go ahead and get started. We're going to watch and learn from Charithra Chandan's skincare routine.
Hi guys, I'm Charithra Chandan, and I'm going to walk you through my everyday skincare routine.
So first of all, she has beautiful skin, and whether this beautiful skin is genetic or only from her skincare routine, or if it's from lasers, we don't really know, but she has beautiful skin.
First thing is cleanser, of course. I use this cleanser.
So she uses Youth to the People Superfood Cleanser. This cleanser I think runs about $36. I personally have not tried it, but it contains basically antioxidants from like spinach, kale, vitamin C, and vitamin E. And while all of those ingredients are amazing, I tell people you shouldn't be spending so much money on a cleanser because those ingredients are not going to stay on the skin. They're just going to be washed off. But with that being said, this is a really good cleanser. And if you like it and you enjoy it, then by all means, definitely use it.
And so my makeup and hairstylist on Bridgerton, they kept telling me, be gentle, be gentle.
Be gentle with your skin. She is correct. You don't want to rub too hard. And also on that note, you don't want to be using 10,000 products on your skin, which can definitely burn off that skin barrier.
I don't want my skin kind of relying too much on products. The simpler a routine is, the more likely you are to follow it.
Words of wisdom already. A simpler skincare routine is really the best. She's really taking after my own heart and even steps beyond me when it comes to learning from this video. Also, everything just sounds so much wiser in a British accent. If I could do this entire reaction video in a British accent, I totally would. I don't even want to try on camera because I'm so bad at it. Should I try? Not gonna try.
I don't want my skin kind of relying too much on products. The simpler a routine is, the more likely you are to follow it. Next up, we have toner.
So she's using a Youth to the People toner. This is kind of a no-no in the dermatology world, but this was when toners were astringents or made of alcohol or witch hazel. Those are definitely really irritating to the skin and can burn off the skin barrier. But she's using Youth to the People toner. This is a chemical exfoliant which contains AHA, BHA, and PHA. These are basically acids that act as chemical exfoliants. I do prefer chemical exfoliation over physical exfoliation, and if I were to incorporate acids, I would start very slowly, so about once a week or once every 2 weeks. And on the day you use your chemical exfoliant, don't use other active ingredients like retinoids or vitamin C. I'll probably do a video about this because I get so many questions about what kind of acid should I do? What exfoliation should I do? So I will make a video about it, so subscribe and stay tuned.
I, like growing up, didn't take care of my skin as well as I should have. But now I'm really starting to see that when I take care of my skin, my makeup is just so much better.
She's talking about how she doesn't like to wear too much makeup. Good skincare really is the antidote to heavy makeup, but I don't think that's fair to say for everyone. For somebody that has really bad acne, they're going to need more than just skincare. So skincare, a good regimen that's suitable to you, is the antidote to a lot of makeup.
Next up, we've got eye patches. These are magic.
So she's using also the wishful eye masks. These are actually magic. I use them on the morning of my wedding. They're good for puffiness, very hydrating, and I really like them. I actually recommend them, especially if it's like a big event. But I recommend wearing an eye mask kind of in the beginning. So before, as I'm starting to get ready, I'll wear an eye mask right after I clean my face, and that way it stays on for several minutes.
Next step, moisturizer. I just use a really basic one.
So she's using the CeraVe mask, and I love the CeraVe line of products. They contain ceramides, which are a key ingredient to help retain that skin moisture. And so this is a very simple moisturizer. There's nothing fancy about it, but it's a really good one, especially if you have sensitive skin or dry skin.
But the one thing that I do love and I swear by is face jam. It's like a workout for your face.
She's doing face jam? Is that like facial yoga or facial exercise? I think it is. What is my opinion on facial exercise? So this is such a controversial topic. So there was this one study published in JAMA in 2018, and they looked at about 27 patients who did some form of facial exercises. They found that in about 5 months, there was a modest improvement in the fullness of their middle cheeks and lower face. You know, the study was very flawed. They didn't have control subjects, and a lot of the patients dropped out because the follow-up was about 5 months. And so a lot of people are probably not going to do 30 minutes of facial exercise every single day for 5 months. So there was a big dropout. And therefore, the results, I would say, are kind of inconclusive in this one study. As far as other studies are concerned, you know, facial exercises can actually worsen wrinkles, like especially for crow's feet or your forehead. We often Botox these areas anyway to help minimize wrinkle formation. So if you're going to exercise them more, there's a chance that you might make your wrinkles worse. I am sure that there is some benefit to some forms of facial yoga. However, is this benefit long lasting? I don't think we have the studies to really know that.
Finally, got eye cream. This one is just super soothing on my skin. The skin under my eyes is very sensitive and often really dry.
Okay, and then she's doing eye creams. Of course, I love eye creams. There are some dermatologists though who say that you don't need to use an eye cream, just use your whatever facial cream you're using onto the eyelid skin. I actually don't recommend that. Your eyelid skin is very thin and it has a different set of ingredients that it needs or in different formulations. I usually recommend eye creams that are hydrating and ones that help build collagen. So I do have a video on my top eye creams that I recommend. So you can definitely watch that if you're interested. She didn't say which one she's using and I can't find it on the description. So
there's one final thing that I always do, and that's tweeze any eyebrow hairs that I need to get rid of. Threading is the best way to get your eyebrows done. It just gives you the sharpest, finest lines.
Ooh, I love eyebrow threading. This is very much a part of our Indian culture. Way before it came to America, Indians have been doing eyebrow threading forever. You know, as she says, it really does define your eyebrow shape so nicely. It's often less irritating, especially if you go to the right person. Now, there are some eyebrow ladies who really pull your skin off along with the hair, but if you go to the right person, it tends to be less irritating than waxing. And so I do like threading, and I was even taught how to thread when I was younger. So it's kind of passed down within our Indian culture, and it's a really great way to shape your eyebrows. I don't recommend full face threading though, and that's because I see a lot of irritation caused by threading the whole face. And instead, if you do want to remove the baby hairs or even thick coarse hairs, I recommend dermablading. And if you want to learn more about dermablading, let me know. I might do a YouTube video about it soon.
Threading is the best way to get your eyebrows done. It just gives you the sharpest, finest lines. My skin is prepped. I'm ready to move on to the makeup part.
Okay, so I think that's the extent of her skincare routine. Now, at first I was a little surprised. I'm like, where's the sunscreen? But then I realized it's her nighttime get ready routine before she goes out. So obviously in the morning, if you're going to be doing anything, make sure the last step of your skincare routine is a sunscreen. That is the most important. But otherwise, I really liked her routine. I'm not really going to change anything for her. I think if it works well for her, she has beautiful skin, obviously, and it's not that many steps. So I really like it. The only thing I would say is that the toner, I don't know if she uses it every day or just occasionally when she goes out at nighttime, but that toner can cause some irritation. So it's important to keep that in mind whenever you're using toners or chemical exfoliants. So I'm going to stop the reaction here because I don't really know much about makeup and the rest of her routine focuses on her nighttime makeup. I would probably learn from that because I am very bad at applying makeup onto my face. Maybe not bad is the right term, I'm just lazy. So like color correcting, concealers, I'm just too lazy about it. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you guys have any questions, concerns. Did you love the Bridgerton show as much as I did? If you did, let me know, comment below. But please keep the comments very positive. I don't want any hateful comments on my channel. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you can stay up to date with tips and tricks from a dermatologist on how to keep your skin healthy and glowing. Thank you and have a wonderful day. And I would say cheers, but this is not beer, so.